and the most iconic beach community in all of San Diego. La Jolla is home to some incredible panoramic ocean views, some high-end restaurants, shops, and art galleries, and this is where tourists like to visit and locals want to live. Today we're going to talk about why you should come visit La Jolla, what it's like to live here, and of course, some of our favorite spots. So Steph, we could probably make a dozen videos on all the different sections in La Jolla, but right now we're in La Jolla Shores. Tell us what's so special about this area.
So this area specifically is all protected waters of our coastline. What that means is that the Scripps Institute of Oceanography has protected this area since 1971. This is where a lot of the oceanic research comes from through UCSD and through the research center. A couple cool things about it is you can kayak, you can snorkel here, and it's all protected. You cannot drive a boat. And a little fun fact, or I guess not so fun fact if you're a cliffside homeowner. For one, you can't get insurance because your house is on a cliff over here. Two, if something falls from your home into our waters, now you're polluting and you're fined because it is a protective area. So you can see a lot of awesome biodiversity in our waters here, from seals and sea lions, gray whales, dolphins, our Garibaldi state fish. Can even come and snorkel in the summertime when the leopard sharks come to town. So it's kind of a fun way to explore some really pristine waters and celebrate our, ocean heritage here.
And if you look right behind us, so we're in the shores, the village and the cliffs are overlooking us right now. So that's where we're gonna go next. Another thing you can notice is this is kind of traditional in La Jolla, in the beach communities in San Diego. You'll get this marine layer in the mornings. Around 9, 10, 11 a.m., this starts to burn off. So that's what we're hoping for today. That sun, toasty.
It feels so good.
So Steph, you're in La Jolla, whether you're a tourist or local, live in San Diego, visiting San Diego, this is a place that you come if you want to go on a kayaking tour, stand-up paddleboarding tour. Tell us what that experience is like.
Yeah, so you can go with a couple different companies to take surf lessons, do a kayaking tour of the caves. There's 7 caves in La Jolla. Most of them, except for one, are only accessible by the water. So it's really fun to go out with a guide. Low tide, you can kind of crawl in the caves and then swoop back out.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
We've done it a couple times, that's great. All right, so now we're over in the village, and this is one of the areas, especially for tourists to come check out. This is the walkable kind of downtown area. This is where you have date night.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So we're right above the cove right now. We'll take you guys down to see what the cove actually looks like. But this is a great mix of shops, restaurants, art galleries. There's a little bit of everything here, and if you want coastal dining, there's that. And then there's also this really cute little neighborhood feel that's mixed within all the different homes that are available around this area too.
What's rad is you get these epic coast views along the cliff face. So a lot of the restaurants right along the cliff face, George's on the Cove. What else do we have over there?
Marine Room.
They're just right on the water and have some of the most epic views in all of San Diego. Don't slip. I think it's safe to say you can get some of the best views in San Diego right here in La Jolla.
Pack a picnic, come on down. It's the best way to spend a Friday night, catch the sunset.
So let's talk a little bit about living in La Jolla. So it's fairly centrally located when you're looking at the city of San Diego. It's about 15, 20 minutes away from downtown and from the airport. The downside is there's really only like 1 or 2 ways to get in. There's only one way to get into the heart of La Jolla, and you could really get stuck in traffic coming in and out.
Especially in the summertime.
Especially in the summertime, especially 9 to 5. So that's one of the challenges. It's also one of the most expensive places to live in San Diego. It is the #3 most expensive place to live in San Diego with a median price home of $2.5 million.
Yes, that's the median home, single family home, but
Yep.
you can still find amazing condos that
Yes.
start at 800,000, and I mean, they will go up to 3.5 depending on where you want to be, but there is still some affordability in La Jolla for sure.
Yeah, so if you want that beach lifestyle, you can find it for more affordability, or you could get the luxury penthouse style overlooking the water right in the heart of the downtown or the village area. Or you can also find single family homes starting at around $1.5 million, going all the way up to like 30 plus. I mean, the sky's the limit on how much you can spend on a single family home here in La Jolla. All right, Steph, so when would it make sense to live in La Jolla? Like, who is this area good for?
So there's definitely a lot of retirees that come to La Jolla. I mean, how could you not? If you can afford to live here and retire here, it's absolutely stunning. But you know, young families are definitely a big demographic of La Jolla because the schools, for one. The schools here are next level. So if that ranks high on your priority list and you're really, searching for some top schools to send your kids to, La Jolla is the spot to be.
Yeah, and then some other things to keep in mind. You want to make sure you're not commuting too far for work. So if you're going into, Sorrento Valley, Mira Mesa, something like that, it's not going to be too bad. You really kind of want to be off of the 52 freeway that goes right into La Jolla. And then beyond that, you also have access to a lot of the shops, like all the shopping you need. Mm-hmm. You have Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, you have UTC Mall. You really don't have to go too far for that kind of stuff. I think work is going to be the biggest factor against someone living here beyond just cost.
If you can work from home, La Jolla is great because you really don't need to leave and, worry about the hustle and bustle of getting in and out. But
Hi.
Oh my God.
Whoa, what's up, man? What the heck are you doing?
Oh my God.
Dude, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how are you?
Can I do the small of the berry white, please? Thank you.
I'll take that. Cool. Thank you very much. Oh, that looks awesome. All right, so after visiting probably two of the most touristy spots in all of La Jolla, we're actually kind of at a local hidden gem in Bird Rock. If I were to live anywhere in La Jolla, this is exactly where I would live.
Absolutely, me too. So I think you guys know by now, I'm all about the small community vibes and the locals only feel. So that's exactly what Bird Rock is. If I come down here, or we come down here, we're grabbing a sandwich at Wayfair, we're having coffee at Bird Rock, going to Wind and Sea Beach or the Valley Farms Market. It's amazing. There's great local yoga studios, shops, things like that for you to just have a kind of a little leisurely, sleepy vibe for sure.
Yeah, and you get kind of proximity to everything. So if I lived here, I would have either a bike, an electric bike, or a golf cart so that I could get up to La Jolla or I could get down to North Pacific Beach anytime I wanted to.
Absolutely, and it's nice because this end of La Jolla, you have two ways to come in and out versus where we were before.
Cheers.
Oh my God.
I'm never putting mayo on a sandwich again. I'm just going straight for butter.
Can I have a bite of yours?
Which one's better?
Yours.
Winner. All right, so La Jolla is a fantastic place to both visit and to live. But Steph, let's say that someone wanted a similar vibe, but maybe less touristy, more small town feel. Where would you recommend they go?
Yeah, so I mean, if the beach isn't important to you, I would really recommend checking out Normal Heights. If you still want the small town beach vibe, I would check out Solana Beach for sure.
That's awesome. And just a reminder, if you are ever looking to buy or sell a house in La Jolla, Solana Beach, Normal Heights, or anywhere in San Diego, our team would love to help. Our contact info is down below.